on planet Earth, and we're gonna chat it up. You know, I was sitting here thinking, I had a thing playing in the background as I was driving, and I was listening to it, and I thought to myself, if I had $1 million, if I can take it on down with you, and if I had $1 million, I would make a look, baby, to you. If I had $1 million, if I won the lottery, what would I do? What is up, Monet? And I thought about it. I thought about it and thought about it. You answered this question for me, Monet. If you won the lottery, right? You won the Mega Millions or the Powerball or whatever you have in your area. I don't know if you're in the U.S. or a different place. But if you won a large sum of cash, I'm talking in the millions, what would you do? I know what I would do. First things first. Be honest with you. I know Honey Mommy would her tithes and her offerings to the church. I told her I understand she wants to pay her tithes and her offerings. What I recommended to her was to not do it all to one church. If we're talking about many millions, to donate a portion and whatever percentage, 10%, to break it up into different charities and stuff. But once all that gets squared away, I'm going to focus on my family and me. I'm going to buy a badass truck. I'm going to pay off Honey Mommy's home. I'm going to pay off my brother's home. More than likely is the plan. And clear out my debt, student loans, all that. Focus on clearing out everyone's debt. So before any monetary monies are given, everyone gets the slate wiped clean, right? Slate's wiped clean in my family. So no matter what happens at this stage, they will be better off in the long term. So even if I gave them no additional monies, their life would be changed, forever changed, in one way, shape, or form. But I'd definitely buy a badass truck. And depending on how much I won, I'd try to order that Tesla truck. I want to get a Tesla. That'd be cool. As a daily driver, right? Badass truck using, the gasoline. And then a badass car. And when I say badass car, I'm not talking like a Bugatti, a Ferrari, a Lamborghini. I'm not talking about that. But a nice car. You know, I like Cadillacs a lot. Maybe a new Caddy. Or a Tesla. But Teslas are difficult to acquire. So probably a Cadillac. But anyways, definitely a truck. I don't have to go overboard or buy a bunch of vehicles. I don't even think I would want to necessarily get Honey Mommy and us to move. I think we keep the house and maybe make some improvements within the home. You know what I mean? Maybe add on. We got a bunch of property on the side of the home. We could add additions to the home, build it out, build a secondary structure, and have it connected to the house. You know what I mean? We don't even have to expand the house. We can put a doorway from the bedroom and just build a whole other monster house that comes off of that bedroom. Make that bedroom another room, like another whatever. Knock out the wall, make it part of the living room or something. I don't think that wall that goes by the stairs is a load-bearing structure, so we just expand the living room, have that doorway lead to house number 2, and build out all that property and put in a new pole barn. Bing, bang, boom, bicky, bicky. Get that did. But definitely badass truck. I'm gonna go all out on the truck. Okay, I'm gonna do a great job on the truck. I'm not gonna lie. If I'm the millionaire, do a good job. I'm the millionaire, do a great job. Listen, bottom line is best millionaire in the game. And I would invest. Nothing crazy, like 10 grand. Maybe depending on how much I win. 10 grand. And buy, you know what, take that back. I want to buy like, Amazon stock is way up right now. I don't know how it can sustain it, but I would definitely want to invest in some stock and just let it sit, let it marinate. Try to buy some stock into some newly developed companies that just recently became public, try to get in, and then get some staples. You know, some companies that are like, that have been consistently doing fantastic track record. Google, Microsoft, Amazon, Spread a couple of those Tesla, and just beep, boop, 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 get a couple of those and let them ride and see what happens. See where the money goes. Because I can't imagine a company like Amazon. It's already like the biggest company in the world, basically. I don't know how the stocks can continue to go up. I don't understand what's the most expensive stock of all time? That's a good question. Welcome, Renma. If somebody wants to Google that, I'm very curious what you guys think. What is, or what was the most expensive stock of all time? I feel like Amazon stock right now is the most. It's over $3,000. I think almost $4,000 a share. And they're getting ready to split their shares, which basically takes one share, cuts it in half, or cuts it in the fourths. I forget what it's called, split share or something else, where basically they take their existing pool of stocks. Let's just say, for example, there was 10 stocks total for 100% of the company. They would take those 10 stocks and turn it into 100. So they break up the existing stocks. Now, for someone that owns one share, one stock of that company, they would then have 10 shares. So they wouldn't lose any money. It just changes the amount of stock, they actually have. Sixth in line. Who's number one? What's up, YouTube? What's up, Six? Welcome, guys. For those that aren't aware, just so you guys know, we've been streaming in the mornings, early in the mornings. I've been streaming Resident Evil The Village the last couple of days during the day, a couple in the evening, but for the most part in the mornings before I go to work at the house at Honey Mommy. But Honey Mommy, we were talking about what we would do if we won the lottery. Berkshire Hathaway Incorporated. Interesting. Well, I stand corrected, but it's still a lot. It's still a lot to me. So Monet gave us a little bit of what he said he would do, what Monet would do if Monet won the lottery, to donate to some of the poor people. What about you, Renma, YouTube Master? What would you do if you won like the Mega Millions, Powerball, $400 million, you got half of it, you cleared $200 million? What are you doing with that money, right? Me and Honey Mommy have had this discussion. Oh, she'd pay her tithes and offerings. After that, I think the first thing I do is wipe out everyone's debt. No cash right off the rip, just debt. Clear out debt. So no matter what happens, if I do something stupid and spend all my money, everyone's debt's wiped. So they have a long-term benefit, right? And then I buy a badass truck. A stupidly badass truck. And then I need a daily driver, because I don't want to spend it. So I'll get a Tesla maybe. That'd be nice. Or like a Cadillac, something nice, a nice daily driver. Maybe one of the hybrid caddies. CTSV. Maybe, I don't know. It would be amazing. It would be unbelievable. But I would get a lot of femboy stuff. Well, Rema, you get a lot of femboy stuff, but if you won $200 million, that's all you would get is just femboy stuff, like leather shorties with the butts cut out and stuff like that. Live your dream as a femboy. Hey, you know what, Renma? I'll tell you what. Everybody has a dream, and if that is yours, by all means, roll with it. But let's talk material. Now, obviously, we want to be materialistic people, but that's the discussion, right? We're not materialistic people, but that is the discussion we're having. So if you were forced, gun to the head, buy materialistic goods, what are you going to buy? A small house? Okay. What kind of house are we talking about, Remnant? We talking about like a ranch home, like a single-story home? We talking multiple levels? What I was talking about, Honey Mommy, would be cool if we did do that, to not even move from the house, maybe like in the bedroom, put a doorway and just build like a whole separate structure on the second plot of land right there, and just build like an awesome second house kind of, and just connect it. Maybe knock out the wall where the love seat is, So you have the stairway and just make that one big living room where the bedroom become the living room, and then put a doorway and just have it connect to like another house. Not a house, but another outbuilding, a big building with extra rooms and things. Dig out the basement and hide it. Dig out the basement and hide it. Dig out the basement and hide it. I'm not sure what you mean. Like expand the basement, like dig it out and expand upon the basement, make it like a large dwelling underground. Oh, it'd be cool is just have like a single layer house on top, and underneath is like multiple levels of basement awesomeness. But we'd have to make it like the whole size of the yard. That would be cool. So it looks like a regular old house. Like, how many square feet is your house? It's like 1,200. With the basement, 8,000. Like, yeah, she's been sneezing. Second story, Renma. I've always liked ranch houses, single-story homes, because you're forced to spread out. They always feel like there's more room to roam. And I like cubbies. I want to put in a windowsill that I can sit on. There's a name for those. But yeah, I definitely want to expand upon the house. And we have multiple doorways that lead to shenanigans. Build things out a little bit. Maybe expand the kitchen, either width or length and width. And bay window. Oh, I want a bay window bad. I love cubbies. And I want a ladder. I can wheel against the wall back and forth to a really high bookshelf that you can't reach unless you're on the ladder. I want that now. Yeah, I agree, Monet. I don't know. I don't have to go flash. That's what I'm saying. Just expand upon what we have. You know what I mean? And invest. I don't know how far you were in the conversation, honey, but that's about, maybe taking like, if it was like $200 million cleared, because right now Mega Millions is $400 million. I bought a couple of tickets, so our troubles are over. But if we cleared that $200 million, we could do anything we want after the debt's paid, family's taken care of. Definitely get a solid truck. What vehicle are you going to get, honey mommy, when we win the Mega Millions? What's the vehicle you get? You have to get another vehicle. We'll pay off yours. We'll give that to the tall one. Right? Or whatever. But let's say your truck exploded. Your SUV exploded. You had to get something else. You got to get to work if you continue to work. A Volkswagen Bug? Or are you talking about like riding on the back of a Bumblebee? You're talking about using large income to develop a steroid to enhance the size and strength of a bee and then ride the bee? That is way too much money. A Bug. I don't know what you're talking about. Bug. A Bug? I'm not following. Well, we'd have to get, whatever we get has to be muscly. Definitely get a muscly truck. For sure. Problem solved. Troubles are over. I'm going to keep talking all this stupid troubles are over thing, and one day we're actually going to hit it, and it's going to be hilarious. But something has a cage like a cop car, you can put a cage in and get whatever you want. That's the beauty of all of our troubles are over money. Oh, so like so tinted you can't even see in it. I want that on my windshield. Can't see in or out. Like, can't see what I'm doing. Eric, why are you jerking the wheel like that? I don't know, I'm panicking. We're parked. Oh, thank God. I didn't even know. The keys aren't even in the ignition. Oh. I was wondering where those were. Yeah, you need that to turn over the engine. Supra. Ah, honey mommy thinks of everything. What's up, K-Man? Japanese Supra. Yeah, the Nissan Supra are very, very beautiful cars. When you have money like that, because honestly, pardon my language, but that's fuck you money. That's the kind of money that is. right? You're talking $100+ million. That's huge money. You can do what you want, really. So, you know, if you want to, I would never do this personally. I don't want a Lamborghini or a Bugatti or an Aston Martin, but you could go out and get a $500,000 Lamborghini. You can go, or it's really like $250,000, $350,000. You can go out and get a $1 million McLaren F1. You know what I mean? You could do these things. I have no interest in it personally. I want a nice car, but I'm not worried about spending all that. I wouldn't mind. I would like faux fur on the ceiling, like a fuzzy faux fur on the seats and stuff. Just roll over the. No, I wouldn't do that. Maybe I would. I don't know. It is kind of fuck you money. Wouldn't get any of those. And then you know what you do, Christian Jimmy? You say, fuck you, here's your money. Because it's the kind of money you got. Trust me, insurance companies, when they know you drive a car like that, they will happily insure you. And they will happily charge you for that insurance. No, I wouldn't want something like that anyways. I really wouldn't. Really wouldn't. Just like that. And throw it at them. Look, could you sign right here and just throw the pen at him? Like, sir, you didn't sign it yet. All right, give me the pen back. Sign it and then throw it again. Take it. Here's your pen. Yep. But in all honesty, a nice truck and then a nice daily driver vehicle. Something that has room. Like a nice full-size Caddy would be pretty slick. Nice full-size Caddy. Yeah. Or like a mid-size, like the XTS, like the mid-size SUV that has the sky roof, where literally the whole ceiling can be see-through if you wanted to, and open all the way up, almost like T-tops minus the middle T. So I guess like a convertible basically, but the window frames are still in. Ugh. But honestly, the truck is what I really want. It's a badass truck. Nice truck. Nothing crazy. Yeah, maybe a little crazy. Maybe just a skosh crazy. I mean, maybe I just do whatever I want and get whatever truck I want with all the features and everything that I could ever want. Probably going to do that. But I'm going to keep it modest. Kind of. No, I take it back. I want everything. I want it all, and I want it to be awesome and amazing. And I'm going to buy it cash just to be a dick. I'm going to haggle about price. I'm going to talk about trade-ins. And I'm going to say, I'm going to have them spend a bunch of time trying to get me finance. And I'm going to say, forget it. Forget it all. I'm like, sir, Mr. Muscles, sir, we're sorry. And I'll say, listen, I don't want your stupid financing. Like, we'll come up with something, really, we'll make it work. Like, listen, you've wasted enough of my time. Cash! Bam! And then I only throw down like a $20 bill, and they're like, what? And then I pull out this large satchel of money, but I'm going to get it in the big, like, cloth bag with the money sign on it. And I'm going to give it to them in that and be like, here you go. There you go. There you go. Like, count it. It's all there. Count it. Like, sir, this is not even close to all of it. Count it. I did, and it's short several $1,000s. Oh, I'm gonna go to the ATM. Be right back, sir. You can only take out $1,000 at a time. All right, let's talk about plan. I have to get back to you. Go to the bank, and the bank's closed. It's Saturday at 1 p.m. All right, I'll be back on Monday, and I get more cash. But I gotta wait for my debit card in the mail because it hasn't arrived yet. Because I got a new bank account because my bank account couldn't insure the amount of money I put into it. Okay, so you just wasted a whole lot of time. When you're ready to buy a vehicle and you're serious about it, then come back. I'm angry now. Oh, it'd be so sweet. Burger Jim's. Honey Mommy, loving you. Would you mind, if you don't mind, to pull the steak meats out of the fridge? If you happen to hear this and you don't mind. If you do mind and you don't want to get up, I understand. I'm just glad our troubles are over. You can pay for it in pennies. You can pay for it in pennies. I'd rather do nickels because nickels are heavier. Even though pennies are a pain in the ass to count, I feel like nickels would be, that's like a baller move. Like, nickels, and actually been collecting pennies. Yeah, I have a big jar full of pennies. Pennies are good, man. They add up. You know, I found how different, it sounds really dumb. I wanted to buy penny rolls. And I went to my local drugstore, and they have coins you can roll up. They're all for sale, but it's all a mixture of dimes and pennies and quarters. Like, I want nothing but penny rolls. And they didn't have a bag of penny rolls. They had nickels and quarters and dimes all mixed together. I didn't want all that. I wanted just penny rolls. So I had to go to the customer service desk and say, hey, I want to get just penny rolls, but they don't sell just penny rolls. He goes, how many do you need? I said, like 25. He said, well, that's a lot. I can give you a couple. Well, can you give me 5 of them? Can you just make it an even number? Can you get 6? Give me that. And I'm bringing me and my bag of money, my business elsewhere. And I have to walk around like all sneaky, holding the bag of money. Like, very sneakity. Freezy? What? Oh. Buddy, for stopping by. Appreciate you. You know the drill by now. I'll be streaming tomorrow morning if you want to stop back by. I think we might be finishing Resident Evil. I just became Chris Redfield, so we're going to hit that up hard. We're going to see where it takes us. Confidence is high. I'm out of 5,000. I'm dedicated. You guys see it. I'll see you next second. Look at them. See you tomorrow, hopefully, if you're not busy. Loving you. Bye forever.